Yeah. So that was good news again. All right, buddy. So here's the good news here, Mr. Kevin. Yeah, how'd you do, buddy? What'd you shoot? You shot 1 over on the first 5, and on the batch of second 5, you were 3 over. So you're 4 over for 10 holes. Does that make sense? So that's also a great way to practice. That's part of the reason I'm showing you that. You can practice like that on the red course out there at Newman when it's not too busy or something, or Robin's Nest, or Whitewater when it's not too busy, something like that. Drop 5 balls or 9 balls and hit them in. All right, bud, so the full swing's looking good here. I'm liking setup from both angles with the driver and the iron there, Kevin. Back at impact, your head's right back in the circle nicely. Those arms are extended. Those hands are turned over real well. And you're finishing right on top of your left foot. So I like that a lot with the driver and the iron. And then from both angles, you're dead on that plane line with the downswing. I love it, bud. That's why everything's drawn for you. Nothing's turning right. Everything is drawn. I love it. You can, and that's again why you can, like hitting into that last hole, number 6. You could say, yeah, there's a lot of room left. I can turn it right in there. And it's a weird thing that you would hit it a little right there and catch those branches. And then this thing, have I shown you this little video? Have I shown you that one? So golf success for an approach, again, is what? It's leave a putter or chip for your next shot. So this is Taylor back when he was little, hitting 10 balls out there on the 7th hole. And there they all are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even though each and every 2-second swing wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, you see he's aimed left. You see he's aimed right about on the left edge of this bunker. Because the only pitch he could leave here would be in that rough, short right. So you see how he's aimed left there. So this is a perfect shot if he hits it right here because he leaves a putter chip and no chance of really leaving a pitch. So you don't have to hit every full swing perfect by any stretch of the imagination. As long as you leave a putter chip, man, 10 2-putts, you're shooting even par for 10 holes. And then occasionally the first one goes in for birdie, you might get under par a little bit. All right. Most greens are 30 to 40 deep, and then golf success is on your chart there in your book for each of the 5 shots. All right, man. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do a little crash course on that. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 to 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or If we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flights for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flights, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.